everyone, my name is Allie and I am a DFW flight attendant. I have been a flight attendant for over 2 years now, and today I wanted to sit down and talk to you about some tips and tricks on how you can pack your lunch and stay healthy while you are on a trip. Throughout my career as a flight attendant, I've picked up a few tips and tricks either from other flight attendants, YouTube, or the internet, so I wanted to share those with you today. First, you will need a lunch bag, and the lunch bag I wanted to talk to you guys today is the eBags Crew Cooler 2. This is a lunch bag that you will see a lot of flight attendants travel with. It's very popular, and for good reason. eBags actually just redesigned this lunch bag. It was originally designed for flight attendants and pilots, but you will also see just regular passengers using this bag, and it's great because it has a lot of compartments. It has a top dry compartment up here where you can store dry goods such as protein bars, peanut butter, any hand sanitizer. It has a zipper here where you can store anything else. I like to keep some vitamins in there or medicine for whenever I'm sick. Also has this insulated compartment here where you can keep anything that is perishable or non-perishable as well. And it does have a liner that you can remove so you can clean out your lunch bag. Also in the front, it has a small compartment where you can put in anything small as well. I would suggest not putting anything heavy in here, that way you don't mess up your lunch bag. So in here I like to keep tea or any coffee packets because as flight attendants we have odd hours and I'm one of those people that needs to have caffeine. And then I also keep some popcorn in there just in case. It also has this removable strap. You can put this over your shoulder or you can attach this to your rollerboard. So some things you can carry in your lunch bag are obviously the peanut butter that I just showed you. And I like to always carry peanut butter because it's an easy go-to snack. So let's say I go to a Starbucks or anything, I can buy a banana or an apple and I have peanut butter, and that makes a healthy snack. I always like to carry oatmeal in my bag just because sometimes you will have those early report times and you may not have time to go get breakfast. So some sort of oatmeal in a Ziploc bag would be great. That way you can save some space. If you're not an oatmeal person, I would recommend taking some yogurt. I like to take this coconut milk yogurt and just add some granola into it, and it's a healthy breakfast for me. Another thing you can take is carrots and hummus. They're great to just snack on while you're on the plane. And my thing is, I'm a huge snacker, so I love to snack on things. And I like to take carrots and hummus just to keep me from eating any of the airplane food. And also take protein bars, either homemade or store-bought, just to keep full. Anything that will hold you over until your next meal. I highly recommend taking snacks just because you never know where you're going to end up. Sometimes you might be at an airport for hours upon hours because of a delay or a cancellation, and you might be stuck with no food. So it's always important to have something to eat and munch on so you don't get hungry, and we do need all the energy we can have as flight attendants. I love to carry fruit in my bag. Sometimes it's a little challenging when you have an international trip. So if you see in your schedule that you have an international trip in your pairing, I would highly recommend just eating that fruit right before you go through customs and immigration. I would definitely do your research and figure out what it is that you can and cannot bring back to the States if you go international. Also, another product I like to keep in my lunch bag is Pedialyte. I have to have Pedialyte on me. I get dehydrated very easily, and as flight attendants we need to stay hydrated. So Pedialyte, I know it might sound weird that it's only for kids, but Pedialyte has more electrolytes than Powerade or Gatorade, so I would highly recommend carrying some sort of electrolytes with you. Now for meals, I like to meal prep right before my trip, and I like to buy these disposable containers. They may not be the best for some people, but for me it's just easy to finish my meal and then just toss it in the trash once I'm done with it. Here I have some lean turkey, sweet potato, and Brussels sprouts. That's just an idea. If you're not into meal prepping, I would definitely recommend taking some sort of tuna can, or you can buy the packets, or taking anything that all you have to do is add hot water. Here I have some mashed potatoes, and in the plane, our airplanes don't have ovens or microwaves, so I would definitely buy something that you don't have to heat up, or something that you can just add hot water. That way you have a meal on the plane. And a space-saving trick would be to buy a collapsible container such as this one. I got this one at Bed Bath & Beyond, I believe. And so it's great because you can either use this as something where you can eat on, or just put a meal in there, and once you're finished, you rinse it out. All you do is just put it away like this. So this would be a great idea to save some space in your lunch bag. Another tip to store your food would be to put all of your food in Ziploc bags, depending on what it is that you're eating as well. But collapsible containers and Ziploc bags are a great way for you to save some space in your lunch bag. And then to maintain freshness in your lunch bag, I would definitely recommend putting some ice in a Ziploc bag, or putting ice in one of these ice packs. This is just like, you know, like when you get a headache and you put this on your head. So this would be great to have in your lunch bag as well when you're in a hotel. It's rare that some hotels will not have a refrigerator, but if for whatever reason you get stuck with a room that doesn't have a refrigerator, you can put some ice in here and have that in your lunch bag overnight so that your food doesn't go bad. Anyway, I hope you guys were able to find this video useful. I hope you were able to pick up some tips and tricks. Whether you are a new hire or you've been a flight attendant for a while, a lot of these tricks flight attendants already know. So like I said earlier, these are tips that I have picked up throughout the years. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.